Welcome back to Wall again, where passion meets music. And if you notice behind me, the wall looks a bit different, looks a bit bare. Two of my guitars aren't hanging up there, they're actually in cases in the corner. And the reason for that is because I was actually practicing with a band last night, doing a bit of rehearsal. So that's a project that'll be coming down the pipeline very shortly. But yeah, I had to use the guitars and I just didn't have time to get them back up on the wall before the video. So this video is going to be about, we're continuing our top 100 classic rock albums of all time. And we are now at number 92. Hard to believe, we're getting through these rightly now. 92, it is Antichrist Superstar by Marilyn Manson. So this was the second studio album released by the band Marilyn Manson. I think they went under the band name Marilyn Manson, but then obviously the lead singer was Marilyn Manson as well. So a little bit like Alice Cooper there, but yeah, that's the way that kind of worked. The band's location is Fort Lauderdale in Florida. That's where they came from. And this album was released in 1996 through Interscope Records. The producer for this album, well, it was Sean Bevan was the main producer, but he was assisted by Marilyn Manson and also assisted by Trent Reznor from 9 Inch Nails. So I thought that was very interesting. If you listen to this album, the genre really sits in the industrial metal category, in my opinion, and you can really hear the influence of Trent Reznor and 9 Inch Nails on the album. It was recorded at Nothing Studios in New Orleans, and the lineup for this one was Marilyn Manson on vocals, Twiggy Ramirez on bass and guitars, Daisy Berkowitz on guitars, we had Madonna Gacy, on bass, and Ginger Fish on drums. And then we also had some additional musicians on this album. Trent Reznor from 9 Inch Nails played some parts. We also had Robin Fink, who played some parts on guitar, and Chris Vrenna, who played some drum programming parts. So a lot of the 9 Inch Nails guys were involved in this project. The reason I am reading out so many notes about this album is because it's not one of my favourite albums. I have to say, I wasn't very familiar with it, and I listened through a couple of times for this review, and I have to say I probably won't be listening to it again. It's not a great album for me. It definitely doesn't fit into what I would call like classic rock or even classic heavy metal. It's industrial, but it's just not as good as 9 Inch Nails. I do like some of 9 Inch Nails stuff, and I'm actually going to see 9 Inch Nails in a couple of weeks when they play Dublin. But yeah, Marilyn Manson. I had a chance to see Marilyn Manson at the Download Festival in England in 2010, I believe. And I decided to actually go see, I think Stone Temple Pilots were on the other stage. So I decided to go see Stone Temple Pilots when Scott Weiland was still with them. And I was delighted I made that decision. So yeah, Marilyn Manson, not great at all. And this album, production-wise, it's very good. I have to say, there is great production on it, and that's probably the influence from Trent Reznor. He's a perfectionist, but in terms of the songs, the quality of songs, and everything else, it's really not that good. It's not a high standard. I don't like Marilyn Manson's voice. I don't like the themes of the songs, etc. And also with Marilyn Manson, like, he wasn't someone I ever got into, really. And then as time went on and all these stories started coming out about him, he's someone I've liked less, or I've been less inclined to get into. So yeah, not an artist that I really like that much, and certainly the music is nothing to write home about, in my opinion. I've given this album a ranking of 2 out of 10, and the reason for that is because I would give it 0 out of 10, but I think the production is excellent, and some of the guitar parts are really, really good, really well played. And the fact that Trent Reznor is involved in the album, I think it gives it a bit of credibility. But for me, this album is not good, and I definitely will never be listening to it again. So there you go, at number 92, Antichrist Superstar by Marilyn Manson. Please let me know in the comments if you like this album or if you dislike this album. If you agree or disagree with me, I would love to hear from you. Just keep it respectful. And if you could also hit the like button if you liked the video, and subscribe to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. And I will talk to you on the next one. Bye for now.